Hello everyone, welcome to the next lecture on the latex research paper writing. Today we will discuss about that how we can draw the shape, such type of the shape in the latex. What is that? This is a rhombus. You can see this is just like a rhombus. This is the rounded corner. This is a decision tree, and this is a rectangle are there, and many more are there. You can also draw the ellipse and many more, which will be see in this lecture. Myself, Dr. Garg, working in the School of Mathematics, Thapar Institute, India. So why there is a need of this lecture are there, because if you remember that how you can draw the flowchart in the latex, so we need all such type of the boxes are there. So if you clearly look at that, what is this and what are the others are there, you can see that this is nothing but the ellipse, these are the rectangles are there, this is a decision tree, this is called as a diamond, and how you can adjust the text width are there, because look at that is best candidate better is written in the fixed width of this diamond size are there. So how we can define such type of the ellipse, rectangle, diamond and all others, in this video we will learn about that. So what you can do is you have to firstly write the package, use package of this and the library in your latex package. So for example, like here you have to write these two lines, the first two lines before the begin document and end document. Once you are writing in the begin document, and in the last lecture we have seen how we can draw this such type of the diagram in the latex. Now continue with them, we will see how we can draw the shapes are there. So before that you have to write begin tick pick and the end tick picture in between the begin document and the end document are there. So for example, like here, so you can write this, and whatever I have mentioned you can write in between here, you will get the required output in this side. So let's start with this one. We can firstly define how we can draw this figure, like say this is a rectangle, and how we can write any of the text in between them. So for this you have to define the command that is a node this draw. So by default if you simply write as a draw, so it means this means a rectangle, so that's why this rectangle made. And if you want to fix the width of this rectangle, you can set the minimum width. If you want to set the height also, you can set as a minimum height of the one. Whatever you have written here, this is written in the curly form, and make sure this this semicolon is very important. So if you look at that, if I just write in between them for you, like here node and draw, so whatever I have written say SSS, so if I run the file and I put as a semicolon, it will give you a rectangle of S, S and S. You can see that. So by default the draw means is a rectangle. On the other hand, if you want to put them as a circle, you can write as a circle, it will becomes as a circle of here. If you want to put as an ellipse, you can put as a ellipse here, you will get the required output of them as here. Anyhow, we will see how we can draw this second picture are there, that is the boundary colors are my red instead of the black. So what you can do is you have to put the command draw is equal to red. So it means the boundary color will becomes a red. You can change them to a blue, then it will be blue if it is a red, and so on. If you want to fill the color, what you can do is you can use this command fill, whatever the color you can use and how much percentage you are. So I can use the can, and this is my 50% of the can are there, and the rest are same width and height are there. If you want to put them the text as a red, so what you can do is instead of, and since you can see the boundary colors are my black, so you can simply use as a red, and the text is now my red, so you can put as a text red is there. So it means whatever you have written in this box, it will give you the red color are there. So this is the way you can put as a rectangle. So make sure that if you want to put them all as a circle, you can write as a draw circle here as a circle, so it will becomes as a circle. Second thing is that how you can draw the rounded rectangle shapes are there. For example, how you can see that this is a rectangle, but how you can put as this one, this is my rectangular rounded. So there are the two ways you can do that. One is with the help of this rounded corner option, and second is with the help of the rounded rectangle. So we will discuss both in this video also. So look at that, this how you can draw this rounded are there. So first of all, I can see you can simply write as a rounded rectangle in between the text are there. So whenever you are writing as a rounded rectangle, so whatever, because it's a by default it's a rectangle, so once you are using the rounded, so it will give you a rounded R here. On the other hand, if you want to draw like this way, so it is not a rounded rectangle, completely rounded rectangle, but it's of the some arc are there. So again you have to use the rounded rectangle. And how much length you have to use is, so you have to use the command arc length 45, and the rest are same as the of the others. Similarly, you can see how you can make them more, so you can use them as a arc length 90. Again, if you want to use the boundary color as a red, so you can put as a draw is my red, so it will give you a red boundary are there. Similarly, you want to put the text as a color, you can put as a text as a red. Like here, you can put as a rounded color, some of the width are there, you can put them here as, you can write his red here or here, that's the same thing. So if you write here, it means the text is also red, the color is also be red. Another case is that how you can draw the diamonds in the latex. What is the meaning of the diamonds are there? Like here, that is a decision control statement. So like here, how you can draw this one? You can simply write as a node. So since we have to use the draw for the rectangle, now I want to make a diamond, so you can write as a diamond comma draw, or whatever you want to write in the curly braces, so it must be a semicolon here, so that will be give you the output here. If you want to change the width as well as the height, you can use this aspect, so make sure that the semicolon must be there. So if you put as the aspect 2, so you can see this, the length and the width will change. Also you can change them as I say 0.5, it must be the semicolon again, otherwise it will give you the error. So you can see the aspect is 0.5, you can see the width and the height are there. So that's as per your convenience in the flowchart, you can set them. You can change them to the 0.5 to the 1 or 1.5, you can see their corresponding output. How you can draw the rhombus or rhomboid in the latex? So for this, like say here, what you can do is you can use the draw, and since this is a trapezoidum, so you can use the command as a trapezium. And since this is my rectangle are there, so you want to bend this line to be here. So how much angle on the left hand side? That's my 65. You can see this angle is my 65. And how much angle of this is? This is my 115. So you can see that trapezium left angle, trapezium right angle, and you can use the stretch command for the fixed fitting. Whatever you have used here, input output block, you can write here, and make sure that the semicolon must be there. Similarly, you can put them like here. So what is the left angle here is, this is my 120 degree. What is the right angle is my 120 degree. So you can put them as a trapezium left angle 120, trapezium right angle as a 120. You can change them to be a 60 degree or 175 and so on. Also you can see that what is the right angle, what is the left angle is now is a 90 degree. What is the left angle of right angle is here is 45 degree. Left angle is my 90 degree. So you can set the commands as here. Last thing is that how you can adjust the text width are there. For example, if I just want to use this node of the any of the label, and I just want to put this text are there, blah blah blah. So once you will run this file, you will get the output as here. So you can see that this rectangular box is of the very large width are there. But how you can put the output like this way? So you want to adjust the text width, instead of putting the line as here, it will automatically adjust based on your column width or based on your width size and the health size are there. So how you can do that? This is a label. Make sure that for that you have to use this line before this word are there. So make sure this is a label. So since I use the process here, so this is called as my label. What is the meaning of that? You have to use the rectangle. What is the minimum width? I can set as a 3, height as my 1 centimeter. Text is my center. You can see the output is all in the center. This is my column width. This is the rectangular width. This is my height are there. That is my 3 and 1. Now what is the text width is my 3 centimeter. What is the meaning is that this line after a 3 centimeter, the line will break automatically. And the color is a black. You can see the color are representing here black. If you want them as a red, so you can write as a red. This fill is the orange, that's the 30% of the orange. You can see the back side of this color is my orange, and it's not the complete orange, it's a partially, so that's why it's a 30% is up. So you can write this line like here. So you can see if you write here as a process, so you have to use instead of the label, you can write here as a process, or otherwise you can write here as a label. So whatever you have to use the command textile process, so you have to use the node process, you will get this output as here. So this is the way you can draw the shapes in your LaTeX environment. So what is the benefit of that? You will see once you know how you can fill the color, how you can define the shape, and all others are there. You can see this is the text width are there. Then we will see how we can draw the flowchart in a very easy manner in our next lecture. Till then, you can simply follow this link for finding the more help on the LaTeX writing. Till then, best of luck students, happy learning.